Watched Toxic for the second time yesterday, and this time, something about the character name started bothering me. They feel too deliberate to ignore. Let's start with Raya. Raya literally means ruler. And that is too obvious because Raya does not want just power. He wants life itself to behave on his terms. Then Nadia. Nadia in Slavic languages mean hope. Nadia does not simply enter Raya's life as another person. She represents the possibility that he could become someone different from the man he has built himself into. Not certainty, not safety, but hope. Then there is Rebecca. Her name means the idea of binding. And Rebecca is connected to the life that is already supposed to be tied together for Raya. The expected future, the arrangement, the path that looks settled before life interferes. Now moving on to Salvador. His name literally means savior. That is where the irony becomes beautiful. Someone can save you from helplessness and still lead you into another kind of prison. Salvador gives Raya access to power, but power itself becomes something Raya can no longer live without. And then comes Ganga. A river does not simply carry. It shapes the land it passes through. Ganga protects Raya, pushes him, influences him, and becomes one of the forces that shapes the man he eventually becomes. And then there is the strangest name of all, Ticket. Why call a human being Ticket? That name demands a reason. A ticket gives you entry into a show. It also remains as proof. Proof that you were there. Proof that something happened. Proof that a price was paid. And suddenly Ticket feels less like a random name and more like evidence. Evidence that some parts of the past cannot simply be declared over as forgotten. That is what makes these names interesting. They describe what they become in Raya's life. Raya is the ruler. Nadia is the possibility of another life for Raya. Rebecca is the future already tied to him. Salvador is the savior who introduces him to power. Ganga is the force that shapes him. And Ticket is the proof that whatever we leave behind does not always stay behind. Maybe all of this is a coincidence, maybe not. But on the second watch, the names stopped sounding like names. They started sounding like clues. And at this point, Yashna Nambro,